So guys, most IELTS candidates fail to score high in IELTS writing task 2. Not because the task is impossible, but because they keep making the same simple mistakes. In this video, I'm going to show you why your essays are stuck at band 6, 6.5, and how a few smart changes can take you all the way to band 9. So it's not magic, and it's not as hard as you think. You just need to know what examiners really want. Let's dive in and fix those mistakes right now. So, our question is this. Some people believe that young people should be required to do unpaid work in their free time to help the local community. They believe this would benefit both the individual and society. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So in such essays, first of all, you should show your position exactly. You agree or disagree? It will be the easiest one. Second one, to what extent? You need to show you partially, fully agree or you disagree. And then you need to give me the reasons to support your idea, some evidences, or to refute the opposite idea. If you are aiming 8.5 or 9, of course, if you have such a level, why not? You can show your own perspective. Now, you don't need to choose the first and the second idea if you can offer the third one. But I don't suggest it, okay, too easily because it will be too difficult for all the students. So let's start to correct these mistakes. First of all, while I believe that volunteering. So, first of all, this is wrong. Let's, first of all, correct it. Where is this? Okay. Okay. Where is this? Where is this? Volunteering. While I believe that volunteering, not have, volunteering has, not there, its own benefits. Okay. I don't think it should be mandatory for teenagers. In my view, in my perspective, even if it will increase, even if it will increase their responsibility, first of all, if clauses cannot take will vote. If it increases their responsibility, I believe that volunteering has its own benefits. I don't think it should be mandatory for teenagers. In my view, even if it increases the responsibility, or we can directly say volunteers' responsibility and their mind about future. Their mind is a little bit maybe unclear here. Instead of mind, we can use here perspective. It will be better for us. About future. Forcing them will make them feel unmotivated or demotivated. Unmotivated will be okay as well. There will be no problem for this kind of action, not actions. In future, not in future, in the future. Perfect. One key reason why I believe that, again, it is wrong. Volunteering will help teenagers with their community skills and with their responsibility. Okay. And with their sense of responsibility will be better. With their community skills and with their sense of responsibility is that by doing unpaid work, so you should just separate it by doing unpaid work with commas. They can choose and decide what they want, and they have to do. What they want to do will be better in that case. What they want to do. Okay. By these works and activities, they will be ready for the adulthood. No, in my opinion, they will be better prepared for the adulthood. They will be better prepared for adulthood. So it will be now better for this case. Let's correct it. They will be better prepared for adulthood. Perfect. Where is this? Where is this? Including the benefits for their future education. Future education will be okay. Why we are adding extra two here? No need. Because there are, not there is. Because there are many programs where for university admission, one more comma, where for university admission, volunteering, again wrong here, let's copy paste basically, no need to waste time. Volunteering, okay, volunteering achievements play a role. Therefore, again, I guess there is a problem here. Therefore, volunteering again wrong. Therefore, by volunteering, one more comma, teenagers pursue, not pursue a lot of grammar and spelling mistakes. Pursue with you. Pursue their own goals while contributing to society. Okay. While and by, both of them can be okay. So next one. On the other hand, making it mandatory for teenagers is very dangerous. To make it very dangerous, no need so, and then we don't need comma here. Now they will stop doing it of their own, not at their own or on their own. This is of their own. Okay, of the not than on as well. Of do it their of their own will, and then it's still the same, doing it their own will. Their own will. While, okay, the same, while by that, it's so unclear, forget it. Directly, we can copy here, thereby. Okay, thereby will be easier for us. Reducing the responsibility that they could achieve it their own. Okay, achieve it on their own. No, no, not of. On their own. Now it's okay. However, we can make it in a good way. Okay, we can make it in good way will be okay. Or however, after however, you should put a comma. We can approach this will be better. So however, comma, we can instead of make, you can put approach here. Approach this in a good way. Okay. By teaching them that it will just help in the future. It will just help them in the future. Just help them in the future. And that there will be just the positive of it. There will be only positives of it. Okay. There will be only positives of it. So there will be an example in Kazakhstan, comma. In Kazakhstan, many schools teach about these. In Kazakhstan, many schools teach for these unpaid works, not for these unpaid works. Teach about, we can say, okay, about these unpaid works and volunteering. Volunteering here again wrong. Let me correct it. Such as, okay, such as cleaning the school territory, helping the elders, visiting the home, visiting homes of the elderly, as well as spelling mistakes we have here. This is elderly homes, and painting the trees, not the trees, painting trees. We don't have specific trees here, right? Trees. And then by doing this, by doing this, they will help with the ecology. By doing this, they will help with the ecology. So after ecology, no need to put comma, but by doing this, we need to put a comma. Ecology, and help them to develop their communication. So, and develop their communication skills will be better for it. Okay, ecology, and help them not to develop their communication skills. Perfect. So last part, they will understand the importance of their activities. This leads to This leads to, what can we say? This leads to that unpaid work actually is important thing in teenagers' life. Okay, we can say in that case, this leads to the understanding that this leads to understanding that not the unpaid work is actually unpaid. Okay, that unpaid work, sorry, wrong place. Unpaid work is actually is better. Okay, that unpaid work actually is important thing in teenagers' life. In teenagers' lives, we need to say paid work actually is important thing in teenagers' life lives. Okay, lives, helping them lives, helping them to start thinking. Now it is okay to start thinking in another way. Uh, Thinking differently as well, we can say. It's not wrong, but differently will be better for it. This means that uh, making it mandatory, not mandatory, mandatory uh, is not needed at all, and then no comma. Yes, it will be better like this. Okay, mandatory is needed at all. There are many other ways. There are many other, no need to full stop, other ways. To help them do, not to, do not the unpaid work. Now it's okay. In conclusion, both sides have merit. Okay. Not all true, although I think we can do it. We can do it so informal here. I think we can do it. Yeah, instead of we can do it, I can use here, we can achieve it. Or we can achieve this without obligation will be better. Achieve this without obligation. To sum it up, to sum it up, it is clear that doing not unpaid, always spelling mistakes, doing unpaid, volunteer, it means charity activities, you can say, unpaid work is very important for teenagers, we can say. So, as we see, there are a lot of grammar mistakes. Finally, what I can say for this essay. Overall, in my opinion, okay, task response will be okay, 6.5. Nevertheless, uh, especially the student addresses the question and presents a clear position for this essay, throughout this essay actually, where the student explains the benefits of volunteering and the drawbacks of making it compulsory. Nevertheless, the support is often underdeveloped or vague. I can easily say some ideas are repeated or unclearly represented. For example, they could achieve it on their own, or that there is many other ways and other grammar mistakes I can easily find. So conclusion is as well too informal and then not enough, too brief as well. So doesn't effectively summarize the argument. Furthermore, the essay lacks examples and a deeper analysis. Coherence and cohesion. Approximately, it is around 7 again, because paraphrasing is mostly appropriate, but some paragraphs are disjointed internally. It means the both paragraphs are about different things, and then there is no exact connection between them. So, with the sentences that do not follow naturally from one another. Lexical resource. In my opinion, lexical resources as well bound 6. Vocabulary used very well, and then the vocabulary used is adequate to express ideas, but repetitive vocabulary choice is so common. And there is an attempt to use some topic-specific language. In that case, volunteering, unpaid work, ecology, university admission. However, uh, not several actually, a lot of spelling mistakes we have. Volunteering, mandatory, elderly, uppaid, and so on. And then choice errors we have their own benefits. Help them to do unpaid work, achieve it on their own. So they reduce clarity and professionalism in this essay. Some phrases are unnatural fully, so grammatical range and accuracy is approximately 5.5, just because of, maybe I can say, these spelling mistakes. There is an attempt to use complex structures, such as conditional, relative clauses, and then wrong usage of relative clause, because often if you cannot use will and would. But many sentences are ungrammatical and poorly formed. Subject verb agreement, verb tense agreement problems, articles, prepositions, sentence boundaries. There are some mistakes in this essay can easily affect grammatical range and accuracy. So overall, this essay reads bound 6.